Good morning and welcome back to yet another review. Today it's not a bow review, today we talk about this little Zack here. No, it looks a little weird, but it's very cute. Comes from Canada, from Zack Djurica, from Nomadic Arts Archery. And here we go, this is the ring who conquers them all. I call it now Serbian ring, even if some people don't like it. What you get with it is this nice polishing cloth here. I call this one now a Serbian ring because it was found in a grave in Serbia. Most probably used by a Serbian, but could be used by an Ottoman, could be used by whomever, Hungarian, whatever, because it was found in Rudnik. It was in central Serbia on the Hungarian hill, so most probably there. I am not a historian, so that's why they found it there in the grave number 5. And I did a video about it that Zack did this casting of this ring and simply did this ring as close to the original as possible. You know, normal thumb rings always have this, either they have a small groove back there for the string, but traditionally like a Hungarian style or Turkish Ottoman, they have this ledge straight forward, so the string rests here and goes straight forward. And the difference here is, oops, right this way around, that you have here a bigger string groove, so to say. For sure will make a difference, but we shoot this ring now and then we see what will happen. I think with modern strings it might be a bit more tricky because they're very thin. When you see the shape here, I think it would have fit better old school strings. They are whatever, almost 1 centimeter thick. But we see. And then I gave Zack my size, my thumb size, but of course it always changes a little, so the best is you have 2 thumb rings. But see, this just fits nice. Oh, today my thumb is a little swollen, so you need to get it behind the knuckle. You turn it around, push it forward, and then you have your thumb ring there, so it doesn't fit that snug, but I think when the string is on, then that should be fine, I guess. And then even when I pull, it's not painful, so you feel it that there's something. No, it's not overly painful. So this is how the ring looks like when it's on. And as usual, when I try something new, be it technique or equipment, I mostly use, first of all, my trustworthy snake. So how does it feel when you load? So first my attempt was to get the string behind the ring, but it was not supposed to be, so it's supposed to rest here. Oops, first we should put the arrow under the knocking point. So let's see. You need to lock it very tight, and then, oh, feels a little weird, so let's see. First shot. I never tried it before, so so you really lock the thumb tightly, and it works, and you don't feel on the tip of the thumb something. So let's see when we do now a proper. It's not so bad. I shoot without cutter, without string twist, way too stiff arrows. Let's see what it does. With the string twist again. Wait a second. So it's hard to not shoot, but goes there. But then you feel the string hitting, scratching here your thumb. And now comes what has to come, string twist and cutter, obviously. So let's see what we get there now. So you need to lock it properly. Yes, made for it. Yep, way better. You feel it more here because I really need to lock tight, which I usually don't do. So I lock now the thumb on my middle finger, and the index finger is only gently rolled around. This is how I would usually shoot. Let's see. Yep. So if I lock with the index finger too tight, I scratch my index finger. If I lock the thumb, works way better. Works nice now. Getting used to this ringy, huh? Look. Works pretty well. So might have a little learning curve that you get used to it, not to put the string behind the ring, but you can try it at least once, like with normal rings that you have the string behind. Now it doesn't feel good, but would work too, but I think it was not the purpose. This ledge, I think, was meant to hold the string. Gives you in the beginning a little unease, so you need to lock the thumb really tight. My wrist is still a little tense. Let's see. Yeah, works. Oh, and now the trustworthy Saracen by Lukas Navalny. How does it feel? Yeah, it's tricky. You really need to bend the thumb a lot, so beyond 90 degrees, that you get the string hooked in here. Then you need to lock it. Feels a little unnatural at first, but I guess you can get used to everything. So with a heavier poundage bow, it's a little more challenging. I put the string now completely behind the thumbring. Then it works nice. So when I put the string behind, then I have more feeling of control. But I guess it's not the purpose. Then I don't have to lock my thumb so hard, but then the release is a little crappy. You need some shots, so I would suggest that you start with a low poundage bow until you get your angle here, right? So, and this is what I mean. You see that the string is very thin, and this shape is quite wide. So I think it was made for ancient strings. They are 3-4 times the diameter of modern strings, and I think it's easier. But this is what I think. What little do I know? You get used to it. Challenging, at least. Yeah, but after a few shots, but now I feel it in front, so the lip is not very long. When you don't get your thumb quick enough out of the way, you feel it. And my wrist is still tense, so wait a second, let's make it here. You get once you get the feeling for it. Let's see from behind how it looks like with the snake again. Other one is a little too heavy for getting the technique right, so that's why first get it done with a low poundage bow. See, I can relax my wrist a bit more. You really need to lock your thumb properly. Sarah's a little stiff for the snake, but see, little string twist, and then the string comes nicely off this ring. So let's see again. A string twist works nice. Feels better. Let's do this one more time properly. And you don't scratch that much, I still feel it. No? Nice. A little string twist, and the string comes off here from the side nicely, so let's see, something. But that was not obviously with the snake. Let's see it again with the Saracen. My only, this is my lock, the thumb on the middle finger, the index rolls only gently around the thumb. This is how I usually use thumb rings. Ooh, heavier poundage, tricky. But you get there. You need to lock with the index finger a little more. But then, after, so it needs a few shots, like every thumb ring, you need to get used to it. But then this ring worked quite well. I'm impressed. So you can, when you do the string twist, and then you roll, wait a second, like, but you don't see it. Then you roll out, and the string comes nicely, slides out there. It's just does a great job. Well done. So I think has its purpose. I think it would be simply easier if you would have a thicker string there. The string is quite thin, but here in this groove, and then you need to find the angle which just works. That the string, okay, you know, you need to find, where are we? Here you need to find the angle that the string rests still here, and then you need to lock it. So if it's too less, but you get the feeling for it. So here it's just a sweet spot. Then you can pull it nice. Does the job. See, not a lot of reddish going on, so the ring is well made, like it is on the inside. Feels, just aligns nice with your skin. Of course, I will do way more testing with this ring. It's now simply my initial thoughts and my first impressions of this ring. You need to get first used to it. Needs a few shots, but then once you find the angle you need, that the string stays here put, then you need to lock with higher poundage, obviously. With lower poundage, my lock is enough. Higher poundage, you want to lock a little more, maybe even 1.5 fingers, like Gao Ying. Then it's fine. Then you have a nice secure lock, and you get used to it. Then you need to work that you relax your wrist again, but this comes a little later. Feels quite good. So Zack, very well done. What can I tell you? The price is of this, it's hand casted, made by an artist, Nomadic Arts Archery. It takes some time to make these rings. You need molds and, you know, and cast them and whatever. So that's why the official reselling price is $100. And if you supported Zack on Patreon, for you this ring will be $50 plus shipping, I guess. Look at this, now you see another close-up. Look, it's pretty, and now it looks on my eyes. So thank you very much, Zack, for sending the ring to me. Works, it has a learning curve. It's a little different than the others, but it works pretty well. Thumbs up if you like it. And for the 3 guys that don't like me, to make sure that you show me your expression, click thumb down twice. It's, you know, it's way more bam. Thank you very much for watching. Catch you in the next